Hi, this is a product review for this right here. This is Parks Sabers Double Helix. It's a lightsaber. You're probably not looking at this review if you don't know what it is. You probably Google searched it. Anyways, I saw that there wasn't a review for this up. If you don't know what this is, essentially it's a replica lightsaber. Jeff Parks, he does these himself. Some of them are they look a lot like the ones in the movies. Others, like this one, like I haven't seen any of the characters from the movies or the expanded universe who had a lightsaber like this. Although, any really die-hard fans out there, please feel free to correct me if you do know whose this is. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know how well the camera can pick up the detail, but there's just you can really feel you can really see the craftsmanship and the care and the attention to detail that really went into all of this. I mean, it's really just, I don't want to call it a toy. I mean, I know, I guess, probably by definition that's what it is, but, you know, for someone who was kind of raised on Star Wars, this is like artwork to me. It fits really comfortably in the palm of my hand. It's very light. And I guess, you know, might as well show what it looks like. Bear in mind, this is with, I'm going to turn a couple more lights on here. So that's with, so a bunch of lights in my apartment on, and it's still this bright. And this is not enhanced in any way. This is not me doing any sort of effect. I don't know how. I'm not cool enough to know how to rotoscope or anything. But I mean, it's just incredibly bright. It's it's really hard for me not to geek out about it right now. Just yeah. Another cool feature that it has. Apart from lighting up like an actual lightsaber, there's no actual activation button or switch like you'd find on a lot of other lightsabers. All there is this little tab right here, and essentially what it does is it acts like kind of like the screen for an iPod Touch, and that you just use the moisture from your finger to complete the circuit. All you have to do is touch it, and it turns on. Same thing. I don't know if you can see if the camera can pick it up, but it does the scroll out and scroll back in effect. Much like the Hasbro Force Effects lightsabers. Another interesting thing that it does, and I was really pleased by this, again, I'm not sure how well the camera can pick this up, but it strobes. It's going just faster than the human eye can pick up, and probably faster than this camera can pick up. So to me, it doesn't look like it's doing anything, really. I mean, it's kind of, sort of blinking, but I can't... enough. I mean, the effect that it has is this. Yeah, the camera's kind of picking it up, and that you can see where the lightsaber, you can see it has that double blade sort of effect, a lot like what you see in the films. By comparison, here I'm going to turn on without that feature, and that's what it looks like there. I mean, it looks cool both ways, but yeah. Just for comparison's sake, I brought along, this is the Battle Damage Darth Maul lightsaber, and I mean, by comparison to brightness, I mean it's still pretty bright. You know, it's not bad looking certainly, but I mean you really can't compare the two. I mean, this one looks all right. This is a lot heavier, and it's kind of bulky feeling. This one. Yeah, so that's that one. And then I guess for yet another comparison, turn this one off. This is a homemade lightsaber. Built a friend of mine and I built it. Carl Bielman, if you're watching this, he gets credit for this. This is done using just homemade parts and a Luxion 3 yellow LED. I mean, you can, again, it looks nice. Really not that bright, especially here in full lighting. And by comparison, you know, the blading, I mean, it's really bright at the tip, I would even say that's a little bit brighter at the tip, at this end, near the base of the blade, but as it goes out, you can tell it gets a lot dimmer. The coloring's not as even, whereas in the blue one, it really is. So, I guess it is in fact double-bladed lightsaber, like Darth Maul's in Episode 1. I wanted blue because I just thought it looked cool, and I didn't have a blue lightsaber at the time, so that was the one I wanted to get. So let's charge up both sides here. I mean, you can see even with I've got the hallway light. There's a fluorescent light in my kitchen, and I have two regular light bulb lights going on in my living room and dining room. So and it's still. I mean, this is still how it looks. I mean, it's, I can't say enough about it. Like I said before, there's no added effects. There's nothing going on here. Let me show you how this looks when it's totally dark. I'm going to turn off these lights, and I'll show you that. And I'll compare it to the other sabers again. And, yeah. The little bit of light that you are seeing is coming from my computer screen, and I'm really not sure how to fix that. So, I mean, it lights up the whole room. I mean, you know, it is really big. I mean, it's 7 foot 8 inches, so I mean, I have high ceilings, and you know, I even moved some of my furniture out of the way, and it's still, it's very hard to maneuver this indoors. I'm going to see if I can't get some video footage of it outdoors, just so you can see for any of you who may or may not be duelists out there. Yeah. So here's this one, and again, by comparison, here's the homemade orange one. You know, it looks nice, but you don't really see a whole lot of orange throughout the room, like you do with the blue. It doesn't really light up nearly as much. I mean, it still looks cool. It's still a really great lightsaber, but it doesn't quite compare to this. Oh, and those of you who might be wondering, hey, Force Effects lightsabers have a soundboard. Where's yours? Mine actually broke the other day. I'm in the process of trying to fix it, but until then, this is without sound. And again, I mean, here's holding them literally right up next to each other, and you can't. I'm going to have to hold this up against the wall for the wall to be even a little bit lit up red. Whereas this, it's in the middle of the room and the whole room is blue. It's, I really can't say enough about this. I mean, this, for someone who's a real geek about Star Wars, this is just, it's the cat's meow, it's the bee's knees. Bee's knees? Yeah, I'm going to see if I can't get a few shots of this outside, where I can maybe play around a little bit, show you kind of the full extent of the phase blade effect. Oh, one more thing before I forget. Let me turn just the light on here really quick. Another really cool feature that this has, I thought was really innovative and just kind of cool. It unscrews. So it's two separate sabers, naturally. Yeah. Blades off here really quick. See how well I can edit a computer video. Yeah. So it can essentially turn into two blades. It comes with, you can see right here, it comes with these little caps. There's one for each side. I'm not going to do both sides. But essentially you can have two lightsabers. Yeah, it fits really comfortably in my hand, like this. Yeah, I'm going to pause this and see if I can't get some good shots of this outside.